Captain France.
Microchip implants will be designed to release calming substances and improve cerebral capacity, according to reports seen by the Times.
And I believe cerebral got something to do with your brain. Like the character from X-Men, Professor X. You know, he go into the cerebro to basically find mutants on that machine that he used. Yeah, go ahead. For no reason.
Scientists are also looking to create implants which enable Army headquarters to remotely track the location of soldiers.
Yep. Yeah, because that chip, you know, they already encouraging you people to chip your animals. You know, they trying to make it seem like that that it's basically like a miracle, because you know you got miracles on the left hand side. Some of those people that's getting these chips, they you know, like they can see them, you know, like the blind, healing the blind, the sick. No, that on the left hand side.
No, I was.
Oh, okay. You had some? Yeah, so somebody go to 2nd Ezra 16 and 13.
Yeah, more got percent. It's Revelation 13 and 14. And deceiving them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. We just read some of the miracles that they're going to do with them chips. Saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and they live. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. But the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Right. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. That's also a part of Jacob's trouble. Them coming and get the man of the Lord. Hey, cause we ain't gonna, you know, we ain't gonna conform to this society. Right? Hey, you take that chip, you basically saying, hey, Yahweh Shemiah Shai, I don't believe in you. Esau is my guy. That's basically what you're saying to the Lord. You committing spiritual fornication on the Lord. You know? And what's the sin? And adultery, that's a sin worthy of death.
Right.
You know? The Lord can judge you for that. Good.
And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Read it again.
And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
Receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. You know, hey, you soldiers, you gonna have it in your forehead. You know, like the brother just read, in your brain. Hey, but you citizens, you gonna have it in your hand. All right, because hey, that chip is gonna improve your brain power. You know, but the Lord gonna do us like that on the right hand side. Cause you
Snake, gun, fucking horn, calf, stuff. Like everything that describes Esau.
death.
The death,
like the horseman and the snake. Bull both represent power, strength.
He calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Right. So yeah, hey, it don't matter if you Floyd Mayweather status, they ain't gonna have him take the chip too. It don't matter if you Denzel Washington. Don't matter. If you ain't if you ain't the elites, then you ain't gonna have to take it. But hey, if you one of us, then you gonna have to take it. You know?
And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark,
Right.
or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
So yeah, you're not gonna be able to buy or sell. You're not gonna be able to even walk in the damn supermarket without that chip. All right? You know, hey, you know, sometimes you forget that the C-19 even going on. You know, because people, because people just walking around without a care in the world. You know, I be forgetting that we in a pandemic. Because, you know, and you go to certain Edomite neighborhoods and all that, ain't nobody in the store wearing a mask. Nobody in the store. Well, I ain't gonna name the store, but I went there when no Edomite in that store wearing a mask. They know it's bullshit.
I was out there in Fairview Heights. Illinois at that Sky Zone, nobody had a mask on for it, but the sign said wear a mask. Showing them they don't really care. They know that wearing a mask over your nose, doing all that movement, you'll suffocate.
Right. Yeah, they be trying to set it up in the gym. Like, how the hell I'm gonna run a mile with a mask around my nose?
And they tell you to put it on and you block. They're not moving.
Go to Revelation 14 and 8, man. 16, 13. Yeah. I'll read that in a minute.
14 and 8. Revelation chapter 14, verse 8. There followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
Yeah, and what's the wrath of her fornication? It's basically everything that's adverse against the scriptures. You know? And you can come up to America, you can get rich, you can go in these Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans projects and oppress them. You know? Go ahead.
The third angel followed them, saying in a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. He shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
Right, indignation means righteous anger. So read that part again.
The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels.
He shall be tormented with fire and brimstone. And what is that? That's the nuclear missiles. You know? Like they showed you in Terminator 2, Judgment Day. It just came out of nowhere. Boom. Vaporized everybody. You holding something? Can you give me Zechariah 14 and 12? And yes, throw that. 13. Yeah.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16 and verse 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world.
Yeah, it says the arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss. You know, because those ICBM missiles, it said like those ICBM missiles are so accurate that you can aim it at a penny at a ground. Like you can aim it at a penny on the ground from here to Russia, or from Russia to here. Yeah. You know, because Esau got these satellites that's in the air, like that can basically like zoom in on you. You know, because he said, hey, he will ascend above into heaven. Hey, I will be like the Most High. Right? They showed that in that movie also. You know, he was trying to find Sarah Connor and her crew, and he hacked into the database and got into one of the satellites, and he like zoomed down from the satellites all the way down into the streets and saw the face. You know, so that's they can track you like that. They got facial recognition and all that. To see where you at.
It's Obadiah, verse 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, And though thou set thy nest among the stars, this will I bring thee down, saith the Lord.
Yeah. And he exalted himself as the eagle. And what's the symbol of America? The eagle. Right? And you know, Esau Edom, he's literally in the atmosphere. He never went to the moon, but he up there though. You know, going into these different probes that they had. I think they said what is a Sputnik? Is that Russia or is that American? Sputnik.
The name sounds familiar. Let me double check.
That was a Russian satellite.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Russian. Yep. So yeah, hey, even the Edomites that like that's finna blow you Americans to smithereen, they up there too. You know? You said China up there too? Yeah.
I got that Zechariah 14:12.
Yeah. Was it a little bit more? Yeah.
Verse 14, behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth.
Right.
The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth.
Yes, so we already in the fire. Hey, it ain't no turning it back now. All right, the fire is just gonna intensify as we progress in these coming calamities.
Verse 16, like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward, even so, the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth, shall not return again.
Right, and this missile, hey, it looks like an arrow. You know, it's the same dynamics as an arrow. You know?
Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? Right. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment.
Yeah.
But for all these things they shall not return from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges.
Hey, even after all this that we saying, all this that they see in the world, they still gonna, you Israelites, you still gonna eat pork, still gonna celebrate Christmas. You know, you still gonna keep these stupid feast days that have nothing to do with the Bible. The Bible actually speaks against Christmas. You know,
Right.
Scriptures tell you to learn out the ways of the heathen. And that's what you Israelites learn on a day-to-day basis. You learn in the ways of Esau Edom. You know? And his ways are what? Death.
It's Zechariah chapter 14 and verse 12. And it says, and this shall be the plague wherewith Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. And their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
Right, so yeah, your flesh gonna melt off your bones. I'm gonna bring it up again and Terminator 2 Judgment Day. You know, your flesh melting off your bones, your eyes melting out of your socket, your tongue. You know, your tongue melting out of your mouth. You know, you can't talk that shit no more. You know? Can't scoff no more.
And a regular regular bow and arrow don't have the capability to do all that. So it got to be talking about the ICBM missiles.
Yeah, and yeah, that's in the scriptures. You know, that you Christians that you don't understand. You know, and yeah, you Christians that you always bothering the Israelites because you know that you don't have the truth and you want to try to debunk it. But you can't. It's impossible. You're just gonna have to get down. You're gonna have to get down with the truth, or be destroyed. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. You're gonna believe in the truth or die.
Yeah, because the Lord said that these prophecies are true and faithful, and faithful and true. Man, this is the word of the Lord, not us, not man, not, this is the word of the Lord. So they ain't gonna fail. None of these prophecies gonna fail.
Go to Malachi 4.
I got an interesting article about satellites though.
Okay. Yeah. That's what you was gonna get.
Yeah, she's talking about Sputnik. Yeah. This is going into.
You got one?
No, I'm finna find it. I remember seeing it.
Alright. When you find it, just let me know.
This is it's called Eclectic. And it says the title is "Where Did Sputnik Get Its Name?" It's pretty good. It says on October 5th, 1957, the Soviet newspaper Pravda announced that the Soviet Union had launched a 184-pound object into Earth orbit. That first satellite has since come to be known in the English-speaking world as Sputnik.
Yep.
In the West, it is now widely assumed that the Soviets chose the word Sputnik as the name for their satellite because it means fellow traveler. This is not what actually happened. That's what it actually means, fellow traveler. Why they name it that? It says, the world first heard about the launch from a brief report in Pravda, though it was on the front page. It was not at all prominent, a few column inches in the middle right under the main headline attached report. A few dry paragraphs spoke of a long-standing dream in the scientific community about the possibility of creating an artificial Earth satellite. Only in paragraph 3 did they come to the fruition. The article went on to give a few facts and figures about the new satellite. No name for the satellite was mentioned, despite the fact